И всем привет, с вами Darseed, и добро пожаловать на трансляцию по игре Hogwarts Legacy. 8-я часть. Как всегда, напишите, все ли видно, все ли слышно. Так, ну вроде звук, картинка есть. Но вы, если что, пишите.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Ну да. В общем, я тут побегал в перерывах между стримами, пофармил живность, животных всяких. И понакупил рецептов. Я не все скупил, там еще осталось 4 рецепта. Тут получается нам еще надо сколько? 1000, 2000, плюс 1500, 3500, плюс 750, это 4250. И мы скупим все рецепты, которые есть у этого торгаша. Ну, а потом, наверное, только зарабатывать за всякие испытания проходить и тому подобные вещи. Короче, во всяком случае, из тех животных, что я ловил пушишку, я ловил лунтилят, нюхлеров, по-моему, я тоже ловил. В общем, все животные, походу, стоят одинаково, 120 монет, поэтому нет смысла охотиться за какими-то условно редкими этими. Можно обычную мелочь ловить поблизости. Тут получается, у нас вот здесь логово пушишки. Вот здесь на телепорте лунтилята. А, еще жабы вот тут, на раншире. Все по 120 стоит, поэтому можно спокойно фармить их и не париться. Так, давайте посмотрим, что у нас тут с задачами. Так, луны мистера Муна. Это дело у меня еще нет, там 9. Так, беглец 30 уровень. Ключи мне еще 7 штук надо. Кровное родство. Давайте начнем с этого. Так. А там посмотрим, как пойдет. Так, значит, Себастьян, а вот эти два чудика.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Так, ну мы, наверное, будем изучать темное искусство.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
Ну, можешь рассказать мне.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
Нет.
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
Ну, типа у него не было выбора.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Начинаем изучать темную магию. Так, хитроумные ключи. Надо поговорить с Натти.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Да неужели?
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Так, а может обратимся в министерство?
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The ministry will come in later.
Почему ты воюешь с Руквудом и Харлоу?
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Так, нам нужно, получается, найти другой вход в замок.
Revelio. I wonder what that does.
Depulso.
That did it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Скорее всего, как-то так должно работать.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Ну вот и все. Ну или нет.
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Accio.
Странно, что в приседе нельзя использовать заклинания.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Accio. Depulso.
Надо было 2 раза по ней ударить. А, я, кажется, понял.
Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Подожди, что-то я не понял.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Glacius. Depulso. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up.
Ладно, все было намного очевидней.
I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Hello.
Почему я так замки не могу
That
вскрывать?
is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back to work now!
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
Так, а чё, собственно, проблема-то? У меня же метла есть. Ну, класс. Летать
I
нельзя.
hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Так, тогда, по идее, нам нужно его куда-то сюда, да?
Levioso. Not the safest place to sneak into.
-1. Так, ну мне еще выше, да? Но сначала пособираем, что у нас тут лежит.
Time to teach someone a lesson!
Revelio. Levioso. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender!
Is that all then? Incendio!
Levioso! Descendo! Crisis!
So cold. So very cold.
Accio! Descendio! Confringo!
Так, а этот, по идее, упал, да? Угу.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Блин, второй уровень.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
You will
Oh, I enjoyed it.
Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender!
Ну, пока.
Aloha Mora! Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians. Revelio!
Так, зверюшек пакуем. У нас получается 2 пушишки, 1 нюхля.
Revelio!
Так, какой-то супер сундук. А здесь у нас очки для квиддича. Ну, вроде лучше, чем мои. Серьезно? Горшок обойти не можешь? Точнее, кувшин. Странно. Так, подожди, здесь я был, отсюда я пришел, мне сюда, мне наверх.
Revelio! Highwing! It's alright. There we go.
There you are.
Come on!
Hello, Mora.
Hurry!
Ого, мы теперь на Грифоне летим. Подожди, сила лететь медленнее, снижение подъем, переключить скорость. Я так понимаю, мы теперь можем на Грифонах летать.
Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
Ну, наверное, вот этот белый Грифон теперь наш. Я уже не знаю насчет там разводить и все такое, но летать, скорее всего, мы на нем сможем.
High wing, go!
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle.
Я думаю, нам этот директор таких чертей приписал бы, если бы увидел.
This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Все, теперь мы можем кататься на гиппогрифе. Могилия. Это скин типа или чё? Фестрал — это похожая на коня призрачная тварь, которую видят только те, кто познал смерть. Так, ну чё? Так, отправиться в зал картографии. Встретиться с Нати в Нижнем Хоксмите. Так, нужно поговорить с Дейком.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Ну типа можем летающее существо менять.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Что там у тебя приключилось?
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Так, а что, собственно, это, я так видел, подозреваю, дополнительно загон для животных? Или чё? Четыре активные биологические вида. Как удобно с этой кормушкой, нужно только вычесывать их. Бля, пузо чухает. Так, все довольны. У нас тут получается 2 теленка, 2 пушишки, 2 птицы и 2 нюхлера. И получается все, больше я тут ничего не могу сюда добавить, потому что у меня какое-то дурацкое ограничение на 4 биологических вида. Вот у нас 4 штуки и есть. Надо сейчас второй этот посмотреть, что там. Куда? Сюда. Что это такое? Это, наверное, для всяких больших животных. Крылатых и все такое. Тут 4. Ну, пушишка-то у меня есть, как бы. Так, волосы фестрала. Так, это я все сделал.
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Загон для разведения. Ну, блин, мне нужен где-то свиток его, в фолиантах его нет. Ну или я его просто не купил. Так, давайте-ка построим загон для еды. Да, в смысле? А что это за коробка с игрушками? Но нюхлеры пока самые прикольные. Ну, пушишка тоже прикольная, но нюхлер вне конкуренции. Сейчас мы этим тоже игрушку поставим. Ну а как это работает? Открыть лунный шар. Так, давай золотой шар. Сейчас нюхлеров призовем. Бежит. Так вот что-то походу просто только один. Ну да, только один этот. А если пушишку? Мячик для пушишки. Я, получается, только одну игрушку за раз могу призывать. А я могу поставить еще один этот? Нет, только одну игровую эту. За раз. Так, дадим золотой мячик нюхлерам. Ну, короче, сами разберутся. Так, сейчас надо шмоточки быстро пересмотреть. Все нужное я одел. Так, подожди, сначала мы идем в Hogsmeade. Заходим в магазин с тваринками. Продаем наших пушишек, которых мы вызволили от контрабандистов. Потому что у меня пушишки уже есть, больше мне не надо. Интересно, как увеличить количество тварей, которые я могу добавлять. То есть, типа биологических видов. Количество увеличить.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Кстати, Hogsmeade изменился. Здесь везде тыквы понаставили. Он типа Хэллоуин, так сказать, начался, походу, у них тут.
If it thinks it's got half a chance. Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Так, заработали копеечку. Так он уже прошел. Ну, здесь он еще вот только начался. Облачение для фестиваля Самайн. Да не, я не вижу особого смысла что-то покупать. Тратить на это деньги мы, в принципе, и так можем выбить все это дело. Надо посмотреть сейчас семена. Ты кто?
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor of you?
Подожди.
Get away with all those dark wizards? Well, what say we show you some
Так,
that's available?
тентакулы, мандрагоры. Давай мандрагоры купим, тентакулы не будем.
When a young one makes a wise purchase, I can tell you'll go far.
Потом посадим.
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
Какое великодушие.
How magnanimous.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba pus. Booba do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
А что это вообще такое?
What precisely are booba?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
Откуда ты знаешь, что он подействует?
How on earth did you discover that booba pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure booba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few booba but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you,
Я
so
бы
you
тоже
mustn't
захватил
tarry.
мир, но мне лень.
Into the Forbidden Forest for booba. I hope it's worth the risk. Expelliarmus!
House elves are wizard kind.
Так, ну ладно, давайте сделаем этот квест. Все равно где-то здесь недалеко ведь ходим. Что это за твой... А. Это перойка. Да, о, давай гипогрифа призовем. О, красота. Всякого барахла. Еще прикольно, он его из сумки так достает, короче.
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
А, это ж Дейк пещеру нам тут подсуетил квестик. Ну, отлично, не зря пошел. Сейчас сразу два квестика закроем, раз они тут рядышком.
Confringo! Revelio! Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Паучишки толстенькие. Блин.
Confringo!
Это, видимо, его пещера этого Топса. Тут, видимо, отдыхает.
Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Хрена себе. Там детина-паучина полез.
It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Так, я тут один. Так, заклинание ключевое. Что это такое? Так, значит, смотрим, что это такое. Заклинание Дефинда прорезает пораженных врагов насквозь и наносит урон другим целям. Берем. Депульса вокруг вас создают дополнительный взрыв. Давай вот это возьмем. Вот это возьмем. Пока все, наверное. Так, выручай комнату. Тут, наверное, ничего не будем. Скрытность. Давай вот этот первый возьмем. Ну и пока все. Так.
Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Так, и чё? Походу нам сюда.
Levioso, Confringo, Expelliarmus, Defender. Accio, Incendio. Accio, Confringo.
То есть вы хотите сказать, что тот паук помер? По всей видимости, да, я их тупо столкнул, все. Удобненько.
Revelio.
Хозяин, если вы ищете Топса, то он ушел вглубь пещеры, потому что здешних пиявок он выжал досуха. Топс надеется, что хозяин дождется его возвращения. Там, куда отправился Топс, для хозяина слишком опасно. И остерегайтесь пауков, Топс.
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
Confringo.
Чё попёрся называется? Сказал бы, что пиявки закончились, да и все. Пошел бы где-нибудь на берегу озера, ходил бы. Собирал. Твою мать.
Levioso, Confringo. Expelliarmus, Defender.
Да не в него.
Accio, Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso, Confringo, Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Accio, Incendio. Confringo, Expelliarmus. Levioso. Descendo. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
Это было мощно.
Revelio. Confringo.
Oh no.
Oh, Tops.
I have a feeling that house elf is Tops.
Хозяин, если вы найдете тело Топса, значит большой паук оказался слишком силен. Топс подвел вас и заслужил свое наказание. Топс чувствует слабость, хочется спать, Топсу нужно...
Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
Черт.
Revelio.
Большой паук все-таки добрался до него. Может, отравил.
Revelio. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave. Tobbs's master is awful.
Да, к сожалению, эльф погиб. Из-за каких-то пиявок. Так, у нас 190 метров до нашего задания с... Не знаю, с чем. Что там надо.
Revelio.
А что это за местинка тут у нас? Логово лунтеленка, а здесь единорога. Что, пойдем к единорогу, а? Интересно, они ночью водятся?
Revelio.
Да, водятся.
Levioso.
Успел.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Так, а вот сейчас проверим, кстати. Единорог. Стоимость 120 предметов. Все животные по 120. Поэтому фармить можно пушишек обычных. Их там от Хоксмита недалеко расположены. И, в принципе, много можно там. Короче, получается, там самое просто это ловить пушишку, жабу и лунтеленка. А так как все стоит одинаково, то нет смысла вот так запарываться с единорогами. Ну что у них там куча этих, там 6 или сколько действий надо было сделать, чтобы его поймать. Пушишка 1, жаба, по-моему, 2, а лунтеленок 3.
This is where Sakurisa said to go. Now where are those
Так что
bookkeepers?
нечего париться. Там надо только давать типа местам, наверное, отдохнуть, как я понял, потому что я там бегал часто, и поэтому они иногда немного появлялись. Не в большом количестве. Лесной тролль.
Just my luck, a troll.
Да, счастье-то какое. О, мне нравится. А вот это мне не нравится. Козявки тролля. Ну хоть что-то получили. План на 1 миллион. Ну так и есть, в общем-то, а чё? Это чуть ли не, походу, не единственный способ, как реально фармить в этой игре. Хотя я не думаю, что здесь будут тролли еще.
Revelio.
Hey, for your information, I received an owl from her just the other day. And as for her affection, I can assure you, it is well inbound. But Fringo, Rookwoods don't go down easy. Confringo!
Potato, Confringo!
Incendio!
You haven't got a prayer.
That should do it. I'd better get back to Sakurisa now.
Oh, the light go out of your eyes.
Incendio!
Confringo! Leviosa! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Нет, все-таки я ошибся, тролли тут еще есть.
Revelio.
Типа клетка для него.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
О, еще одна маска. Хорошо.
Revelio. Lumos. Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Да, но прибавь вознаграждение.
It actually was a spot of trouble. You never mentioned I might encounter a troll. I think you should pay me more.
I suppose a higher price is less offensive than being forced to regard the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our pubescent classmates. Thank you, and your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Так, подожди, карта Хогвартса. А, нет. Нет никакой карты Хогвартса. Сначала продадим всякую лабуду, которую мы там насобирали.
Revelio.
А, это почта.
Glad Clementine's finally lost her obsession with those infernal butterflies.
Hello there. Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Так, денежки немножко поднаграбили.
Revelio.
Сейчас забежим к этому продавцу рецептов.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
Хотя не сказать, что все это мне надо. Поэтому пока не
Let me know
буду
if
туда
there's anything
покупать.
else I can do to help.
Ну и, кстати, загона для разведения животных у него нет. Видимо, это либо за испытание дается, либо вообще квестовая тема. Че, пойдем этого единорога выпустим. А тут тоже 4 биологических вида только.
Levioso.
Чуть-чуть ошибся заклинанием. Волос единорога.
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
Так, встретиться с Себастьяном.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
Ну давай, веди.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
Так, надо его уболтать, походу.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
Please, Ominous. I confided in you before about what happened with the Undercroft. Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
Я понимаю твои опасения.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Confringo!
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Dark, ominous corridors.
Lumos.
My favorite.
No comment.
Revelio.
Come on, that was a
Lumos.
good one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
Записка к Нокту и Мракс. Я должна открыть им глаза. Наш род не обязан заниматься темными искусствами. Уверена, с Салазаром Слизерином не все так однозначно, и как только я попаду в скрипторий, мне удастся доказать это. Я написала брату, и теперь он знает, как найти вход, но добраться до скриптория нелегко. К нему ведет настоящий лабиринт со множеством испытаний. Надеюсь, брат последует за мной, и мы сможем вместе прикоснуться к наследию предков. Ноктуа Мракс.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
The rubble formed the relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Revelio.
Опять всякие загадки.
Lumos.
Так.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Так, одну дверь открыли.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Что дальше?
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Похоже на кота и какую-то обратную букву «Б». Салазар Слизерин немало потрудился, спрятав скрипторий в Хогвартсе. Боюсь заблудиться в этих темных коридорах. Поразительно, но эти стены, похоже, не рады даже его потомку. Хорошо, что есть жаровня, которая дает хоть немного света. Но нельзя падать духом. Шаг за шагом я доберусь до цели.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Confringo! Lumos.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Невероятно, мои усилия скоро будут вознаграждены. Я найду скрипторий, и мне откроются тайны нашего предка. Салазар Слизерин отправил своим потомкам оставил путь к славе. В этом нет сомнений.
references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Так, подожди.
That's the part I'm wary of.
А что здесь?
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Я провела испытание, и меня хлестнуло по лицу, будто настоящая змея бросилась на меня. Но назад дороги нет, нужно продолжать путь. Нельзя и дальше жить по старым традициям. В скриптории наверняка есть что-то, что поможет мне доказать, наше наследие было понято неверно.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. and she was my favorite.
Lumos.
Так, подожди, а что мне тут вертеть-то надо? Так. Уточка и какая-то... Не знаю, что это такое. Пирамида.
It may not be obvious which leads where.
Not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
I spotted something ahead.
Revelio.
It's troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my God's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Это конец. Я в ловушке. Я слышала чей-то крик и видела лица, перекошенные от боли. Чтобы идти дальше, нужно применить непростительное заклятие. Но даже будь у меня желание его наложить, мне просто не на кого. Салазар Слизерин придумал невероятно жестокое испытание. В последнем письме своему брату я сглупила, позвав его сюда. Если он отправится на мои поиски, в одиночку его ждет гибель. И все из-за меня. Несмотря на наши разногласия, я не желаю ему зла. Жаль, что мы расстались на такой недоброй ноте. Короче, кого-то пытать, наверное, надо.
And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous. I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
Ну, давай.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak.
Lumos.
Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
Lumos. What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous! As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Научи меня заклятию Cruciatus, и я наложу его на тебя.
I want to learn the curse, and I think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firmly declare Crucio. Hold on as long as you can.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Так, мы узнали первое темное заклинание. Заставляет большинство врагов корчиться от боли, поскольку они получают длительный урон. Также накладывают на жертву проклятие. Проклятые враги получают дополнительный урон.
That pain. I would have done anything to make it stop. But I'll survive.
Lumos.
Let's keep moving. We made
Revelio.
it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
Секретная, хорошо защищенная комната под Хогвартсом, где Салазар Слизерин, похоже, проводил много времени, строя долгосрочные планы в отношении студенческого состава и размышляя о разногласиях, которые у него были с другими основателями. Скрипторий Салазара Слизерина.
I can't believe we're here.
Книга заклинаний.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead.
Revelio.
Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
Подожди, сначала надо полутать. Боюсь, мы не придем к согласию. Никто из них не желает слушать голос разума. Я уповал на то, что Годрик мыслит так же, как и я, что он понимает, почему мы должны брать на обучение исключительно одаренных личностей. Он находится под влиянием нелепого убеждения, что маглорожденные столь же способны к магии, как и чистокровные волшебники. Он пришел в ярость, когда я выразил свое недовольствие на эту тему, прежде чем он успел ее озвучить. Это утомляет. Я больше не могу видеть, как по коридорам разгуливают юные бездари, выдающие себя за ведьм и волшебников. С тяжелым сердцем я покидаю это место. Я погружу существо в глубокий сон, и оно будет ждать, пока его не пробудит тот, кто разделяет мои взгляды. Потомок, желающий исправить то, что они так необдуманно натворили. Избавитель, который изгонит тех, кто недостоин находиться в стенах Хогвартса и способен лишь запятнать мое наследие.
Revelio. What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of
Lumos.
you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Не могу ничего обещать.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Так, нужно встретиться с Нати.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
Так, а что мы тут насобирали? Какая-то новая палочка. Ну, такое.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you...
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
Aloha Mora.
Ну, а здесь есть какая-нибудь Дэви-маска? Случайно.
Revelio.
Но даже специально нет. Не говоря уже о случайном.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have?
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
Wonder who lives here.
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Why did he challenge that horrible man?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
А может, его Харлоу выкрал?
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
We'll find your son.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home.
Так, надо найти
When I took the letter we found to Officer
ребенка.
Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was nothing. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little
Revelio.
Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would
Ты
not have
серьезно?
done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him. You're right.
Revelio.
Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly. Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Levioso, Confringo, Expelliarmus, Defender. Accio, Incendio, Confringo, Expelliarmus.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look
Да,
around.
волки для нас больше не помеха. Что это такое?
Revelio. Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way.
Куда? Не, видимо,
I have a bad
чутье
feeling about
работает
this.
лучше.
Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
Revelio.
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
О, фистралы.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Revelio.
Protego! Crucial.
Defender. Descender. Expelliarmus.
He's mine!
Тут уже 30-го уровня чуваки пошли.
I bring the lad back here. Kill him and be done with it.
Revelio.
It is as I feared. They have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes.
Expulso!
Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender.
Crucial.
Confringo. Descender. Revelio.
Так, что у нас тут в палатке? Ничего себе палатка.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Revelio.
Блин, а можно мне такую палатку?
You don't think
Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender.
Crucial.
Descender.
You're no match for me. You will pay.
Confringo.
You've made a grave mistake. I'm just warming up.
Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Time to teach someone a lesson!
Levioso.
Да,
Confringo.
ты что, серьезно?
That's just the beginning.
Protego. Don't stupid. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender.
Knew you were still hanging around.
Revelio.
Да подожди, не ори. Сейчас придем.
Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Там мы уже всех перебили.
Hello, Hamora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe. Mr. Filbert.
У него странно модель меняется при приближении.
I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Aren't you the student who ran all those goblin loyalists? What can I do for you?
What do you have?
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
Так, у меня есть 6 лун. Мне бы еще 3 найти где-то.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
Сложно сказать.
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Да, давайте отправляться. Ну а задание где?
What are you up to now?
over here.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Да, темное искусство. Что у нас тут? Так, это надо будет отдельно, наверное, почитать эти все навыки для проклятых заклятий.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Safe travels, my young friends.
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find... But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually, we may get the right one.
Cool. Sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just tell him we looked. Well, if he asks.
It does sound easier. Let's do that.
Leviosa. Defender. Accio. Confringo.
I won't rest.
Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Defender. Revelio.
Ну, почти по-тихому прошли. Так, а наша задача в целом попасть в замок.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Expelliarmus.
Up there. That's our way in.
Еще одно место всяких няшек.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle. Revelio.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Crucial. What have you done?
Confringo.
Expelliarmus. Protego. How nice. Enjoy some fun. Get out. Stupid one.
Leviosa.
Defender. Why do that is out longer than necessary?
Leviosa. Confringo.
Why conduct?
Stupid one.
What's this? Got your garden fighting for you?
Stupid one.
Expelliarmus.
Это так-то бьют.
Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Stupid one. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender.
You've made a great mistake. You're going to regret that. Confringo.
Confringo. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Defender.
Ha! You're easier to spot than an eruption.
Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Так, ну часть перебили.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
Сейчас тут все оббежим, посмотрим, что тут есть. Ну, походу, собственно, все закончилось. Надо идти дальше.
Revelio.
Что у нас тут? Пока ничего нет. Ау.
I suppose that's the quick way down. Is there something to the symbols?
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession.
Goblin tracks.
Revelio.
They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Ничего себе, они тут дыру проделали.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Наверное, где-то здесь.
Revelio.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No! Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be!
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Сперва я хочу узнать больше.
Sir, surely I've proven myself. In light of what's happened, perhaps you should tell me everything now.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Ну что ж, начинай.
Lumos.
Приоделись немножко, теперь можно и двигать.
Revelio.
Какая-то фреска с драконом. Это намек?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
Так, то есть я еще могу налево пойти, да?
Revelio.
Шестьдесят 63 монет.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Так и чё?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Так, первый страж. Слушай, а мне нравится эта тема с оружием. В плане выбить оружие, а потом этим же оружием прирядить кому-нибудь. Прям удобненько получается. Так, куда я попал?
Revelli. I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
Levioso.
Спасибо.
Levioso. Revelio.
Ну, в общем, как-то оно сработало, и ладно.
Revelio.
There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto.
Crucio. Confringo. Defender. Traces. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protect.
Нужно блокировать точно.
Expelliarmus.
О, слушай, так это даже анимацию прерывает. Нравится, нравится. Шо? Да, этот вообще не прорисовался. Мне это не нравится. А, вот.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Levioso.
Тихо ты, что ты делаешь?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
зря сделал. Идем обратно.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one. Revelio. Confringo.
Так, с маленькими разобрались. Давайте оглядываться, осматриваться. Ага, тут у нас, значит, двери какие-то. Тогда идем отсюда туда. Что это за непонятная скульптура? Рябиновый отвар 5 штук, значит битва будет. Обратно вернуться.
Levioso, Confringo, Expelliarmus, Defender. Crucio. Confringo, Glacius. Revelio.
Defender. Glaciers.
Да что-то новенькое, слушай, это голова.
Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Stupefy. Crucial. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Crucial. Glaciers. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Stupefy. 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 Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Defender.
В принципе, нормально, чё.
Stupefy.
Держим, так сказать. А, достался собака.
What a relief.
Интересно, сколько мне за этого опыта дали? 40?
Revelio.
Must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Короче, по итогу окажется, что это Исидора жива. И какой-нибудь там серый кардинал этого Ранрока всем этим промышляет, пытаясь вернуть себе силу или что-то в этом роде.
You're back. And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
Что Исидора вынула из груди своего отца в том воспоминании?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed, I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Зима.
Revelio.
Читать почту. Так, предлагаю отправиться в выручай комнату.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Надо бы пиджачок надеть, а то как-то прохладненько уже.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Так, Дэйв, а подожди. Жабьи бородавки, понятно.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
I don't know, Deke. Sounds a lot of work. Can't I just carry on rescuing beasts?
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow it safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Ля ты гоблин. А просто так рецепт выдать не мог? Ходи, вот это теперь покупай все. Что это такое? А, это, видимо, этот лог-гок, лог-дог. Короче, другой гоблин. Подожди, а куда мне? Сюда. Нет, не сюда. Вы лошары, блин, вы хоть бы огонь разожгли. А он что-то не зажигается. Ну, в общем, тогда мерзните.
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here.
Так, загон, 1000 монет. Ну, хоть не состояние. Спасите самца Фистрала, где тебе его взять-то? Да вообще у ушастого никакого-то уважения нет. Тебе что надо?
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
Yes, I have some right here. Please take it and be careful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I knew you. I feel better already, just know. Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
Подожди, а чё я заходил? Надо будет, короче, жабу поймать. Тоже выпустить, а то как-то.
See if there's something you need. That's been a pleasure.
Так, ты... Ладно, давайте испытания сделаем. А, они там, походу, недалеко отсюда. Эти фестралы.
Revelio. Accio. Accio.
Ну вот что за фигня?
Levioso. Descendo.
Не то.
Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Так, это есть.
Ruling over wizards will be fulfilled.
Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
I shall avenge your death.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Revelio.
О, елочки.
Levioso. Do cooperate, won't you?
I've been studying Salazar's
Стоять, блин.
Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
Чё, блин, пойди поймай этих гадов.
Levioso.
А это самец был или самка? Походу самка. Ну да. Ну да, кстати, 120, поэтому подтверждение моей того, что все Все твари стоят одинаково. Стой, гад! Я же для тебя стараюсь.
Revelio.
Так, а ты каких мастей будешь? О, тоже самец.
Levioso. Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the thestral.
Так, подожди. Подожди.
Slow down.
Вали. У меня тут время разведения. Так, мне нужны жабы.
Levioso.
Супер. Так, теперь возвращаемся обратно в Хогвартс. Хогвартс, выручай комната. Так, сначала сюда.
I'll look after you.
Так, значит, нам нужен нюхлер, пушишка. Жаба. Наверное, птица. Пускай вот так будет.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
А, то есть у нас еще один этот, да? Открылся. Свам. Болото. Все, новый план.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Угу. Так, жабу забираем. Да, подожди, жабу забираем. По... Так, 4 есть.
After you conjure the pen, you should be able to use it to breed your new Thestrals.
Так, ладно, тут тогда пускай остается как есть. Понятно откуда. Так, о, дорожки всякие. Нормально так. В этом месте нет никаких тварей. Выпускайте твари, чтобы разводить их. Твари можно спасти в высокогорном регионе. Так, давай фестрала добавим. Угу. Ну, тут типа можно много редекорировать, но это, ну, если интересно, то да. Типа можно всем этим заморочиться. Загон для разведения уже занят. Чтобы иметь возможность разводить больше тварей, наколдуйте другой загон для разведения или подождите, пока эта тварь не даст потомства. А я могу еще один сколдовать? Здесь же. А, слушай, я походу могу наклепать тут этих. То есть можно типа больше одного загона получается поставить. Прикольно. А, кстати, жаба. Надо жабу выпустить в болото. Так, это у нас самец. Самка у нас, получается, вот тут тусит. Вот, бородавочки. Да, вот этого фестрала можно забрать, он тут нафиг не обогнулся.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Да не, жаб я разводить не собираюсь, они мне для ресурса нужны просто. Ой, глупое ограничение на вот эти биологические виды. То есть я могу только 4 разных животных поставить. То есть у меня общая вместимость 12, но при этом я могу только 4 разных вида сюда запихнуть. Ну как бы, блин, нафига? А было-то, блин, было. Ввели. Слушай, я не пойму, а ты чё, самый рыжий, блин? Иди хавай. Чё тебе надо постоянно отдельно кормить от всех? О, неужели? Так, а вентилятор у меня нигде не появились, да? Я нигде их не... А, нет, здесь есть. Все. Ну ладно. Ну и ладно. Получается, здесь у меня всякая мелочь. Там у меня побережье, гипогриф и единорог с жабой. Жаба на болотах у меня... Нет, жаба у меня на болотах и фестралы там. А здесь у меня единорог и гипогриф. И все. Пока месть. На том и оставим. Ну что ж, на этом, я думаю, мы на сегодня и закончим нашу трансляцию. Всем огромнейшее спасибо за то, что присутствовали. Не забудьте поставить лайк, если вам понравилось, а также подписаться на канал, чтобы не пропускать другие трансляции по этой игре, а также многим другим. Ну и не забывайте оставлять ваши комментарии в записи, если смотрите. На этом все. Я вам желаю хорошего завершения сегодняшнего вечера, а также легкого и быстрого завершения пятницы, чтобы быстрее настали выходные. На этом все. С вами был Darseed. Всем пока-пока.